Okay, so this video is about cost accounting. This is the introduction. So, ano nga ba ang cost accounting? So, in a way, ang cost accounting ay isa siyang specialization kasi dito, ang pinupunto natin ay mga manufacturing companies. Yun yung pinakang focus ng cost accounting. Kasi sa manufacturing companies, ang nangyayari, for them to be able to produce the product, so merong mga raw materials na tinatawag, and then syempre kailangan ng mga workers, either operator lang ng machineries or yung mismong mga tao yung gagawa ng products, right? So we call that direct labor. And then we have yung overhead na tinatawag. Ito mga overhead nito, aside from the direct materials saka sa direct labor, ay di yung mga other materials and then yung mga other workers na involved dun sa production process. So, kasama rin siya dun sa mga cost or kagastusan na kailangan nating i-account para malaman natin kung magkano ba talaga yung, total na ginastos para ma-produce yung mga products. Okay? Bakit natin kailangan yon? Siyempre, kailangan siya para sa pagsaset natin ng prices to ensure na yung price na isaset natin is covered niya yung cost nung pagpaproduce ng products. Okay? Kasi kapag, kunwari, meron kang nakalimutan na cost, hindi mo na i-account, hindi mo siya naisama sa production cost. So, kapag nag-set ka ng price, baka kulang. Or, although sabihin na natin lumampas siya dun sa amount of cost, medyo maliit yung paggitan or yung tinatawag natin na margin na kung saan dun naman na kukunin ng business syempre yung kanilang profit. Okay? Compare mo siya sa business na service or trading. Diba sa service, normally, meron namang industry rates tayo na tinatawag. Saka meron naman tayong minimum wage din. Saka mga companies, usually, they have the salary schemes na ginagamit nila kung magkano ang ibabayad sa isang certain individuals. Pero with regards naman sa mga professionals, so meron ding mga industry rates na, kumbaga yun yung normal or average rates na charge ng isang tao pag sila ay nag-render ng kanilang service. Kunwari kapag nagpa-consult ka sa doctor, merong mga normal rates or average rates kung magkano ang babayad mo for, let's say, 1 hour of consultation. Sa lawyers, ganun din. And then sa accountants naman or bookkeepers, kapag nagpagawa ka ng monthly financial statement, so depende sa volume ng transaction, depende sa complications ng mga transactions nyo, business operation. So, merong rates din na kayang i-determine. Okay? And then, so in a way, medyo madali siyang i-set up kasi ang binabayaran naman kasi sa service, syempre yung trabaho mo, yung time and effort mo to provide the service. Okay? And usually, ang charge na rate naman ng mga workers, syempre yung deserve naman nila na rates. Alright? And then, on the part naman ng trading business, ang trading medyo mas madali talaga kasi diba, bibili lang sila ng product, tapos yung product, kung magkano yung pagkakabili nila dun sa product, lalagyan lang nila ng markup, okay? Tapos dun sa markup, dun na nila kukunin yung kanilang other expenses sa pagre-resell ng product. Tapos, siguro other expenses na rin nila, rent, utilities, ganyan. And then, kung ano yung matitira pa, yun yung kanilang magiging profit, okay? So, ganun sa trading. But in the case of manufacturing businesses, so, more often than not, yung kanilang production process kasi syempre complicated yon for you to turn raw materials into finished product. So medyo siguro merong mga research and development din sila, studies on how to produce a certain product. Tapos may mga machineries involved, equipment, tapos yung kanilang assembly line, ganyan, ili-layout sa production floor. And then, of course, sino-sino yung mga workers, ilang workers ang kailangan, gaano katagal na oras ang kailangan para ma-produce yung isang product, or ilang departments ang dadaanan ng product. Okay? Merong preparatory, merong, let's say, production mismo, tapos meron pang painting, packaging, ganyan. Okay? So, in a way, medyo among the 3 types of businesses, pinaka-complicated talaga itong manufacturing process. And dito sa cost accounting, ini-ensure natin na lahat ng cost related to the manufacturing or to the production of those products, kailangan ma-account natin siya para yung isa-set na price ng business is appropriate, okay? Or covered niya talaga yung cost of production. Okay? So, with that out of the way, diretso na tayo dito sa nasa screen natin. Cost accounting. So, accounting that relates to the management of cost in a business operation and how it's used to properly manage finances. Okay? So, yung nabanggit natin kanina, more on, determination ng cost ng mga production natin, right? And other things involved dito sa cost accounting, syempre, when you determine the cost of a product, meron din namang decision-making processes na involved, okay? Kunwari, medyo mahal ba? Kasi, kunwari, di ba na-compute mo na kung magkano yung cost of production. Tapos, pag nag-set ka ng price, let's say, from the cost, dinagdagan mo siya ng markup na 20% or 30%. Tapos, nung makuha mo yung pricing, tapos, kinumpare mo siya sa competition mo or sa industry average, napansin mo na, ay, bakit ganun? Bakit ang taas ng ating price? Kailangan nating ibaba kasi mga competitors natin, mababa lang yung presyo, right? So, pag binaba yung price, kailangan mo namang i-ensure na magkakaroon pa rin ng profit yung company, okay? So, in that case, ang pwede namang gawin itong company is pababain yung cost, okay? So, the next time that they produce the products, pwedeng, let's say, hanap tayo ng supplier ng materials na mas mura, pero quality pa din, okay? Ayun, iba't ibang lugar kasi, di ba, merong iba't ibang minimum wage. So, pwede siguro silang pumili ng, lugar kung saan mas mababa yung minimum wage para yung kanilang labor cost is mapababa din nila, okay? And then, pagdating naman dun sa other cost related to manufacturing, yung iba doon pwedeng kontrolin ng management. Let's say yung advertising cost, pwede nilang bawasan. Pagdating dun sa selling, siguro yung commission, either bawasan nila yung kanilang sales agent or pababain nila yung commission rates. Okay, and then other things, siguro sa utilities, kung kayang tipirin, then why not? But of course, not to the detriment of the production process, right? And then, other things na pwede nilang gawin, siguro with regards to the machineries and equipment naman, related to that, is to ensure na hindi masyadong magastos sa repairs and maintenance. So, sometimes, di ba, madalas, because of technology, mabilis ma-obsolete itong mga machineries and equipment. So, sometimes, instead of using the old equipment and spending a lot of money on repairs and maintenance, sometimes it's more beneficial for them to acquire new machineries and equipment. Okay? So, those are some of the ways na ang isang business, isang manufacturing company, pwede niyang makontrol yung kanilang cost, pwedeng mapababa kung gusto nila pababain yung cost. Okay, and in a way, yun yung ginagamit nilang basehan, okay, para i-manage yung kanilang finances. Because as a business, syempre, minsan limited din talaga yung financial resources. So, kailangang i-budget ng maayos. Okay, and one way of doing that is ensuring na, yung cost determination, tapos yung pagko-control din ng cost is maayos. Alright, and for that, we have cost accounting. That's why we have cost accounting. And then, ano pa yung nandito natin? Used in computing the accurate cost of products to be used in determining its selling price. So, yun na nga. Kailangan malaman natin kung magkano ba talaga yung ginastos. And there are different ways of allocating costs sa mga products. Kunwari, yung isang business, nagpo-produce siya ng maraming products. Okay? Hindi lang isa, marami. Okay? But then, merong certain expenses kasi na pinaghahati-hatian nitong iba't ibang products na to. Minsan, hindi accurate na basta mo i-divide mo na lang siya. Kunwari, 5 products. So, yung total cost na pinagamitan doon sa 5 products, i-divide mo lang ba by 5? Equal sharing ba sila? Or merong other factors na pwede kang i-consider? Kunwari ay kung labor siya or naka-base sa number of hours, yung expense na yon. So, siguro kailangan mo i-consider ilang hours yung nagagamit for product sa production process ni product 1, ni product 2, product 3, product 4, and 5. Okay, so merong mga ganong types of, what do you call this? Cost determination, okay, or cost allocation na tinatawag para ma-ensure na tama yung cost na na-determine natin for a certain product, tapos yun yung gagamitin to determine naman yung selling price. Okay? And then thirdly, meron dito, used in budget preparation and monitoring. Okay? So again, based on the historical cost ng business, when they prepare for the following year's production, so, kunwari, meron silang mga targets, either can we increase the sales or can we increase the volume of production? Pwede ba nating mas madamihan pa? Since mataas naman yung demand, pwede ba nating dagdagan yung production natin? Kakayanin ba ng facility? Within the capability ba ng ating facility na mag-produce ng mas maraming products? Or pwede ba nating taasan yung ating selling price? Or, kasi kunwari may hinahabol kayo na, what do you call this? Profit margin. Okay? So, kailangan, para mas malaki yung profit margin, di ba? Kailangan mas malaki yung agwat ng selling price saka ng cost. Okay? So, how you do that is either you increase the price kung siya naman ay within the, competition price pa. And then, the other one would be to lower the cost. Okay? Pagdating doon sa pag-lower ng cost, yun na nga, yung mga nabanggit natin kanina na examples, you might want to, find suppliers ng mas murang materials, pero syempre, quality pa din na materials. Kasi, minsan, kunwari, nakabili ka nga ng mas mura na materials, pero siya naman ay hindi ganun kaayos gamitin. Sa halip na gumamit ka lang ng 1 unit ng material para mag-produce ng isang unit ng product, ang nangyayari, since low quality siya, 2 materials ang nagagamit mo to produce 1 product. So, in that sense, parang hindi ka rin naman nakatipid, kasi 2 unit ang nagagamit mo. Dati isa lang, okay? Kumbaga, quality and price, you have to strike a balance between the two, right? And then, pagdating naman sa workers, in a way, ganun din, meron kasi tayong tinatawag na variances, price and efficiency. Kunwari, minimum wage earners nga sila, minimum wage workers, pero kailangan mo syempre i-consider yung kanilang skills, okay? Baka mamaya, dahil gusto mong tipirin yung direct labor cost, ang ginagawa mo, hire ka ng mga bagong tauhan. Syempre, itong mga bago, aaralin pa nila kung paano i-produce yung product, paano gagawin yung product, right? And then, over time, kapag nasanay na sila, saka sila, bibilis, mas masasanay silang gumawa ng products. Pero, kung meron ka ng skilled workers na, although medyo mataas yung rate nila, kasi syempre medyo matagal na siya natatrabaho sa'yo, na-promote ng kahit pa paano, or tumaas yung kanyang ranking, tumaas ng konti yung sweldo, huwag mo nang palitan ng new worker. Kasi kumbaga, ando naman yung skills niya eh. Yung baguhan mong worker, let's say, inaabot ng 2 hours bago mag-produce ng isang product, etong matagal mo ng worker, within 1 hour, nakakagawa siya ng isang unit ng product. So, in that sense, di ba, parang that's good enough. Okay? Trade-off between yung yung wage rate niya saka yung kanyang efficiency or yung pagiging skilled worker niya. Okay, so these are some of the considerations pagdating sa cost accounting. So, gagamitin mo siya with your budget preparation and of course, monitoring din. Okay, last year ba, yung mga workers natin ay how efficient are they compared to the current performance nila? Okay, or naman with regards to the materials, were we able to find better materials this year? Or mas maayos ba yung naging pamamalakad natin the previous year? Okay, so meron ganun these information are going to be used in budget preparation and monitoring ng business. Okay? So, kanina pa natin pinag-uusapan yung cost kasi, di ba, cost accounting. Pinaka-main point is cost. Sa madaling sabi, sa Tagalog, kagastusan or, mga expenses na ginamit para i-produce yung isang particular product. Yun yung main point nung sa cost determination ng product. Okay? Pero aside from the cost na ginagamit to produce the product, merong, mga other costs na ginagamit like sa selling, we call it selling and administrative expenses. Hindi siya directly related sa production, pero syempre, related siya dun sa pag-ooperate as a business. Kasi after mo syempre i-produce yung product, kailangan mo siya ngayong ibenta. So, meron ka ngayong selling expenses, yung mga office workers mo, mga accounting department mo, HR department, sales department, credit department, collection department. So, lahat naman yan, part pa rin ng operation ng business. Pero hindi siya related to the production process, right? So, expenses din sila. Cost din sila. Okay? So, etong definition natin ng cost, monetary amount of resources utilized to create products or to receive a service needed in the operation of business. So, yun na nga. Pwedeng used in the production process or pwedeng in the other parts of the operational business. Alright? And then, costs are generally incurred to obtain benefits. Siyempre, gagastos ka kasi, you're creating products na itong product na ito, later on, ibebenta mo. Pag binenta mo siya, may matatanggap kang pera, kapalit, or yung tinatawag natin na benefits. Alright? Currently or in the near future. So, usually in the near future. Alright? Example, rent to use a space for a store. Okay, renta. Pwede ring office or production space. Payment for the materials you use to manufacture the products. Okay, raw materials na ginagamit. Payment for the labor of your factory workers. Okay? So, yan yung normal introduction natin about cost accounting. Ano ba siya? Ano yung main point niya? Normally, again, for manufacturing companies. And then, cost is our main concern. And then, yung paggamit natin sa kanila in the decision-making process ng company. Okay? So, ito lang yung ating discussion for the introduction ng cost accounting. Maintindihan lang natin bakit ba kailangan natin pag-aralan ang cost accounting. But of course, most of the time, this would be helpful kung magtatrabaho ka sa isang manufacturing company. And of course, if magtatrabaho ka sa isang accounting firm na possible magkaroon kayo ng client na in the industry ng manufacturing. Alright? And maybe if you're just, simply interested about it. And so, that's it for this video. Thanks and bye! Okay, PS, nauna ko nang i-publish yung types of cost. Pero essentially, sabagay, pwede rin yun namang unahin, na ma-introduce sa inyo yung different types of cost, mga different, classifications of cost, para mas manawaan nyo yung subject. Okay, so after this, you can probably go back and check that video again para ma-familiarize kayo dun sa different types of cost. Okay, kasi later on, yan yung mga madalas natin magagamit na terminologies. Alright, so that's it really. Thanks and bye again.